random person, why are we against Nicolas Maduro? The answer you're going to get is, who's Nicolas Maduro? But if you find someone in South Florida, for example, who knows who Nicolas Maduro is, who can identify where Venezuela is on a map, that person will almost certainly say, well, because he's a communist or a socialist, he's exceedingly left-wing, and that is true. Nicolas Maduro and his government are very left-wing on economics, not on social policy, by the way, which is kind of interesting. In Venezuela, gay marriage is banned, abortion is banned, sex changes for transgenderism are banned. It's one of the very few countries in the entire hemisphere with those policies. It is on social policy, not defending the regime, just saying, one of the most conservative countries in North or South or Central America. Only El Salvador really comes close, which is much smaller, of course. And by the way, the U.S.-backed opposition leader who would take Maduro's place if he were taken out is, of course, pretty eager to get gay marriage in Venezuela. So to those of you who thought this whole project was globo homo, not crazy, actually. So the average person when asked would say, we got to get rid of the guy because his politics are bad, his ideas are bad. We're in favor of democracy. Of course, that's why we're supporting the unelected dictator in Ukraine, because we're for democracy. That's why we had the 2020 election with the drop boxes and the fake mail-in ballots, because we're for democracy. But democracy, because we have a moral obligation to make sure that good government reigns in our hemisphere. That would be the answer. But that's not really a compelling answer. Is that really the reason? So if we see a leader in our hemisphere or anywhere in the world who's dictatorial,